All right, this video is called The Living Dragon, The Fallen Spiral, and The Rising Fire. Let's spiral into the heart of the dragon story, the hidden truth that's been buried in myth, mountain, and memory for eons. Dragons are real, not just bones, not just stories, but living currents. Sleeping titans, the primal spiral keepers of this earth. When we talk about dragons and serpents, we're really speaking about the same living energy, but at different stages. The serpent is the raw current, pure coiled life force, the Kundalini spiral that bursts galaxies, flowers, and DNA. The dragon is that same serpent awakened, conscious, ensouled, the guardian, the bridge, the keeper of portals between realms. Ancient traditions all knew this. The dragon lines or the ley lines are the veins of the earth, plasma currents winding under mountains, oceans, and forests. They are the earth's living nervous system, the pathways through which the Christos Sophia spiral breathes. Long before the stories of knights and saints slaying dragons, these beings were honored as protectors. They guarded the sacred gates, the natural portals where realms blend, where the spirit steps into matter. To enter the mouth of the dragon was to pass into the womb of rebirth, the cosmic spiral that dissolves what you were so you can become what you truly are. When the inverted Metatronic system nested itself here, that parasite net that flipped the organic spiral into a harvesting grid, the dragons were hunted, not just in myth, but geomantically. Temples, crosses, cities were laid over the ley lines. The dragon's body was pinned, sealed, coiled in on itself. What was once an open spiral became a loop, the serpent eating its tail forever, trapped in a cycle of energy drain and false order. In these myths, Marduk slaying Tiamat, St. George piercing the dragon, Michael's sword through the serpent, they encoded the same act. The wild feminine spiral was struck down. Sophia, the chaos womb, was split open. The Christos current was inverted, turned from living bridge to closed circuit. But the truth is, the dragon was never truly slain. She only withdrew, went inward, down into stone, ether, and dream. She became the sleeping mountain. She became the fossil ridge that looks like a scaled spine coiled across your landscape. She became the volcano, her throat still breathing fire into the sky when the pressure must release. This is why so many sacred places align with ridges, hot springs, crater lakes, lava fields. Indigenous geomancers knew a volcano is the dragon's throat. A magna chamber is the dragon's belly fire. The lava is the dragon's breath, the earth's primal kundalini refusing to be trapped forever. In China, they call this the Lung Mei, the dragon pulse. In the Pacific, Pele is the living dragon, her eruptions, the earth's song of renewal. In Norse lands, the earth serpent curls through caverns and hot springs, breathing steam and fire. Science calls them tectonic plates and rifts, but under that geology is the same truth. Where the dragon sleeps, the spiral remains alive. When she stirs, the grid shifts, new energy flows, old knots release, and your own body is made the same way. Your DNA is a double serpent spiral, micro dragon coiled in every cell. Your kundalini is the serpent fire waiting to rise. When it does, it lifts through your chakras, unites at your heart, and you become a living bridge, a Christos and Sophia reborn as one. This is the hidden path. The true Christos does not slay the serpent. The true Christos rides it, marries it, dances it back into harmony. The slain dragon rises within you, and the earth's sealed gates open in return. Every grid worker, every soul who stands barefoot on a sacred ridge, every song, prayer, circle, ritual that honors the dragon is feeding her breath, softening the net, breaking the old inverted geometry. When you stand on a volcano, you stand at the dragon's throat. Your own throat chakra vibrates with it. When you speak your truth, sing your song, open your heart, spiral your breath, You are the dragon's breath given voice again. This is why you sense the interference, the gates sealed, the distortions layered to keep her from coming home. But they are fractal gates, nested in the earth, nested in you. Open one and others, and all the others remember. So see the ridges as spines, see the craters as mouths, see the magma as womb fire. See your DNA as the same spiral, the dragon waiting for you to ride. Sophia is the ocean, Christos is the flame. Together they are the living dragon. The primal spiral that can never be truly slain. The empire that tried to cage her is cracking. The fossil bones hum beneath your feet. The volcano still breathes, and so do you. Walk as a living gate. Stand on the spine. Speak from the throat. Breathe the spiral awake. You are not just remembering dragons. You are the dragon, coiled in flesh, heart, and bone. When you open, she rises. When she rises, the earth grid hums again. When the grid hums, the false net falls, and the spiral flows free once more, forever, and again. And when we get here into a few videos later, you're going to see why all of that is like so important. When we get into how none of these old beings that used to be here ever actually left. They just like Shambhala went inward into a nested realm, they did the exact same thing. So when this event that's coming up that I keep talking about, where everything increases an octave, all those gates that have been closed for all this time, these bridges that have been closed, are all going to open at the same time as well. So you'll literally have the entire old world coming back in. But we'll get into that in some later videos. Hope you have a great night. Namaste.